Welcome. We're in the book of Ecclesiastes for a few minutes as we think about these 12 chapters laid out by Solomon that look at the journey or the quest of man in this life looking for his purpose. And he opens the book by saying, "Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. What benefit does man have in all his work which he does under the sun?" And this phrase, "under the sun," is used 27 times in the book. For the book is from man's perspective, on the earth, under the sun, looking to the horizon, to the sky, under the stars, and crying out, "What is my purpose? Why am I here?" All vanity of vanities. And the word vanity, the Hebrew word hebel, is used 38 times in the book. And it means vapor or emptiness. That which has no substance, that leaves you wanting and unsatisfied. And the phrase vanity of vanities, it's a superlative that looks to the highest degree of something. Other examples might be the King of Kings or the Holy of Holies. Meaning, if you think about all the places on the earth that could be considered holy, this is the Holy of Holies. So Solomon here writes, this is the vanity of all vanities. And what is that? And it's that man who was made by God to know God would live his life on the earth without God. It's that man who was designed to have his ultimate purpose in a relationship with God would seek his purpose outside of God. And as Solomon makes his conclusion at the end of the book, in chapter 12, he says, this is the conclusion of the whole matter. And we wait and we say, Solomon, who is noted to be the richest, wisest man who had everything available to him, we would say, what is the conclusion? And he says, God. To know God, to love God, to follow God, to fear God, and walk with him. For this is the whole purpose of man. Or perhaps even a better way would be to say, for this is what makes man whole. This is what we were made for, to know him. And Solomon wrote one other book in the Bible, and it's the Song of Solomon. And he begins that book with the phrase, the Song of Songs. A superlative that looks to the greatest song, which is a love song about a relationship. And as believers, as Christians, we can rejoice that every day we don't live in the vanity of vanities, but we live in the Song of Songs, for we know him and we walk with him every day.